guys, my name's Grace. I'm back with another video. Today, ATEEZ, Hala Hala. You guys have been asking for a very long time, and I'm sorry I didn't get to it quicker, but yeah, I'll watch it right now. Okay, let's go. Hala Hala. I don't think I've ever heard this song. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 question mark. Yes, 8. I like this formation a lot. It's not a typical formation that you see on stage. It's like an uneven U. It's really cool. Ooh. Look at that. Okay, this is not a criticism, but look at man in black with white sneakers with black hair. This freeze position he's doing on his knee is really difficult, and you can tell by the way he wobbles a little bit. It requires a lot of strength because he's just balancing on his toes and his knee. It's very interesting because a lot of times in dance, people tell you want to be more fluid and like relaxed in your body, very relaxed, but I've noticed in this dance in particular, ATEEZ is moving kind of in a stiff way, in an intentionally stiff way. Like, look how stiff they are. It's very interesting stylistic choice, and the amount of tension you have to hold in your, it looks mainly in his shoulders when he's up here doing this, like that reverb in his arm is really interesting and cool. Oh, they clap a lot, and I like how they're moving as a unit. Like they're they're moving as a group instead of as individuals, and I was noticing the way they were changing formations was really cool. It was very natural, almost. Like sometimes with formation changes, it can be kind of like, okay, we finished doing this set or this phrase of movement, now let's walk to our next spots. And it's very prevalent in K-pop dances that like walk to your next spots, especially in girl group dances. But the way ATEEZ are transitioning between formations is really interesting, and I love that it's like they're moving as a group through the transitions between formations and also just in general. Look at this. That's cool. Like I said, there's that tension again. Look at how hard they're hitting the ground with straight knees. It's an intentional choice. That's cool. I always love a good walkout. Y'all know it. That's cool. They always have this kind of bounce to them, and wow, there's a lot of ums happening. They're obviously a hip-hop inspired style of dance, ATEEZ does, and they always have, watch this sort of bounce. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 with their feet. It's accenting on the downbeat. It's really cool because it gets you to feel the movement that they're doing a lot more because it follows the beat of the music. You feel the movement and you feel the beat Very interesting. Da da da. That's cool. Also, he is singing. That's also cool. Man in the black hat, the baseball cap. I think it was him, or there could be other people. Um, they're kind of doing this like control thing when they went into the line, and then they swayed out, and that one guy came over and did that hand, and he just did this whole thing to like control the other members. That's always very interesting, like puppeteering. Ooh, what happened there? It's kind of calling back to the beginning when they were going up in pairs to each other. That's a cool motif they added in. It's so I know it's not meant to be like that, but when they do that walk forward and they have like their hands on their head, it looks like they're like wearing fedoras. Man in the bucket hat is getting a lot of center time in this. Oh, I noticed this when I was watching Wonderland. They start stomping, they get real into it, and they just stomped at me again. Oh my god. That's always fun. There was a girl I went to school with. We had to choreograph I went to high school with her. We had to choreograph our own dances for class. So she did this beautiful long develope into a tilt, a 180-degree tilt. So she was standing there, and then she cracked her head like they did and fell to the floor. It was gorgeous. And that just their neck crack just reminded me of that. Okay. Okay, Hala Hala. And it's Hearts Awakened Live Alive, Live Alive. I don't know. But, okay, so I know you guys have been requesting that one or suggesting that one to me for a very, very long time. There were no subtitles, so I didn't really get it. But it was along the vein of ATEEZ's usual sort of style. They're hip hop, and they're very like, they use a lot of like, they get real into it, like stompy, like audible patterns on the floor and stuff. And something very interesting was the tension in their bodies this time. If a choreographer comes to you and says walk with your hand on your head, you're gonna walk normal. But the way the dancers or the members of ATEEZ were walking was very deliberate and very interesting, and just the tension they held in their bodies, like it was practiced, and it was very intentional. It wasn't how you would normally do the things of the choreography if someone just told you to do it. So very practiced, very cool. Yeah, so what do you guys think of this dance? I know you've been requesting it for a really long time, and yeah, what are your guys' thoughts? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.